Yo people, LSM here. This time doing something a little different than the standard that you see on my channel. So, one of the reasons that I like to play Crossing Void is that the game allows me to build a variety of things to use in battle. Before Ouroboros came, you know that impressive weapon that allows climax spamming. The team building aspect of the game was very high on my standards. We had many things for different situations. It wasn't just monkey no brain with climax spam. So today I want to show a thing that I built for the AoE that don't use any limited character and don't use any rank S impressive weapon. Everything here is rank A and tools are not limited characters. Just for fun, I wanted to build a thing, and DD was something that I want to build things for. So let me explain how this thing works. First of all, we have Tomoka, extra skill point every round, very strong. Next we have Kojo. He is a 5 skill point that will buff front, which will help you get very high numbers on climax skills and skill point skills. On front we have Kuroneko. She have one of the best climax skills that you can use on the Decrepit Ring for the non-limited things. She isn't the best anymore. Well, she never was because Accelerator is in the game, but Accelerator doesn't work here because of Accelerator. So she isn't the best for the climax to use because of Elementum and other things, but she can damage our own team. This is important because she can make Kojo skill cost less skill points to use. From 5 he will go down to 4. Next we have Accelerator support. He is a statistic that have a skill that does damage of a 10 climax point costing only 8. So basically a extra climax at the end of the run. Next we have Yukina here with her full elemental. Kojo is here, so it will be active. And she is the character with the best skill points in skills in the game. So she is our crossbow that will do damage with skill points. Another version that you can do is putting Yukina on climax spamming, and for cross spam you can use Silvaria and Emi. But the reason that I am not doing this is because this thing here lacks a climax skills, that one climax skill that Yukina can use because Silvaria climax is terrible, and another is because I like Kuroneko. So let's return to the party as it was. For the impressive weapons here, we have Jarm, extra climax skill, very strong. We have Mortal Attack. This thing here is the best rank A impressive weapon for damage. Unlike Muramasa and Olive, it doesn't have a condition to activate, and as you can see here, we don't have any frail or wound to use those skills. And since Kojo is the best buffer, he doesn't work with those two. So Mortal Attack works with Kojo, so we are using Mortal Attack. Next here we have Lamp. She is not important, it's just that the only other rank A impressive weapon that I have for mains. And this one here, Dasheng, she can reduce the HP of Tomoka if you are not using Kuroneko, but you need to be mindful for when you use her, because Kojo skill reduction is defined at the start of the round. So let's say that Tomoka is full HP on round 2. If you pop Shang on round 2, Kojo still will be 5 skill points. Only on round 3 that he'll get the reduction of the skill points. But without further ado, let me show how the thing fares on DD. Let's go here. It's the start of a new round, so no strong things to compete against me. Before I start, I need to show this. This is the skill rotation that I will be using, okay? Yukina moves before Tomoka, and Tomoka moves before Kuroneko. Kuroneko is the slowest on the game, sorry, on the tin, and this is the sequence of skills that I will be using. So let's test this thing and see how much damage you do. Just to note, I don't have Yukina element unlocked, so she will be missing on a lot of damage buffs, but the purpose here is just to show the rotation. Okay, let's go. Start of the round. If you look here, we will start with cross skill of Tomo and Yukina. Next, we don't want to use Tomoka skill 1 because she will regenerate HP if you do that, and we don't want her to be max HP. As you can see here, 5 skill points. Kuroneko, we want her skill 1 to start stacking her damage. Now here we have a cross and then Kojo buff. So, just like I said before, Kojo skill point cost is defined at the start of the round. So Tomoko is not full HP, but the skill is 5 skill points. Next round it will be 4 skill points. Now for Kuroneko climax skill. Only one crit, that is set. So, round 3 we have cross, skip, and skill 2. So, cross, skip. Here we could use Dasheng because Kojo will become 4 skill point on next round if you are not using Kuroneko. So if you aren't using Kuroneko here, pop Dasheng because we need Kojo skill to cost less on the next round. So skip here and skill 2 for Kuroneko. Okay, so for round 4 we have here 1, 2, 3, 4 climax on Yukina, Kojo, and skill 1 on Kuroneko. So climax on Yukina. Kojo buff. Skill 1 on Kuroneko for her damage. Another thing is for this round here, if you don't have Jarn on high awaken level, she will debuff your damage. So round 4 Kuroneko will do 0 damage on the enemy. So if you don't have this one on high awakens, this is the perfect chance that you have to reset her climax skill use. Okay, but since mine is awaken 5, she gives damage boost to Kuroneko, so I will use her later. Now for round 5 we have cross, Kojo buff to waste some skill points, and skill 2 for Kuroneko. So let's set turn here. We have cross, Kojo skill to waste some skill points, and skill 2. Okay, let's check the next round. We have here round 6. So we have cross with Yukina and 2 climax skills. Cross with Yukina. Climax skill. I'll pop a charm to reset climax skill use and get a damage boost. And this round, Kuroneko will hit like crazy. I hope. Please crit. Yeah, no crits. But the damage is very high. And to finish now, we have Cross. Kojo seal here that can work at 5 skill points, which will probably be if you are with Dasheng, since she will heal Tomoka back to full. To end it out, we have Accelerator skill that hits like a normal 10 climax point. And that's it, people. I got a decent score, in my opinion, for characters that I don't have it well built. I think it's a very high damage score. Of course, I missed many crit checks, so Kuroneko climax skills only one hit on toes, so this could be easy for 400,000, 4,100. Anyway, could be a way higher if the crit checks were in my favor, and even more if I have the characters build, especially Yukina. Her cross skills damage without her Elementum are okayish, but they are crazy strong with her own Elementum. I am back after the game is connecting me. So as I was saying, Yukina was the one lacking damage the most because I don't have her Elementum built, and the amount of damage boost she got on her Elementum for cross skills is incredible. Kuroneko sadly doesn't have her Elementum yet, and I think that when she gets hers, this scene will be way stronger. She have some potential for nuking, and as a character that have almost 12 climax point hate on her 10 climax point climax skills when her gimmick is working, she have a future in the game. The other versions that I was talking about, as you could use Mikoto or Yukina for the climax. I don't have a rotation for those because I built for Kuroneko since I like her more. But I suppose it works. As I said, you need to time Dasheng right for its work, and I don't remember if this impression weapon heals for full of only one round, but I think she needs 2. So let's see here. Yeah, she will full heal on only one round, so probably doesn't work the same way as I use it, but you can maybe make it work if you adapt the rotation. Still, it was made with Kuroneko in mind because I like the interaction that she have with Kojo skill point reduction, since she can bleed or on 10 to damage Tomoka. And that's it, people. This is a DD thing that I am recommending. I don't think this is the best thing that you can build, but I think it's a decent thing anyway. We have 3 non-farmable characters here, 2 that are farmable, and 1 that doesn't matter. So it's not the most expensive thing in the world, and it works without needing rank S in press weapons like Ouroboros and those other things. Of course, rank S in press weapons can help with the damage, like Indra can make crits more consistent. As we saw, I'm missing everything with Kuroneko, even if she have almost 15%. But still, that's a thing for your own account. This is just a base thing that works. Thanks for watching, people. I hope you are having fun. Bye!